Hi guys, Toboloco here, welcome back to the channel, and today we are here with our part 2 of our Hong Kong qualifying run for 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil. As you can see at the bottom, we are in round 2 against India in a two-legged tie, so hopefully Hong Kong can beat India over those two legs. I think this part will be just a small part, maybe just the 2 games we got against India and maybe a few friendly matches. If we get past India, you know, it could go either way. We could either get knocked out or we can advance into round 3, which I'd like to make, you know, a bigger part, but we'll see what happens. So Hong Kong will be traveling away from home to India for the first matchup, and I just noticed there was someone on the squad for some reason who is rated 38. I don't want that. Like, get out the team, dude. And before we start this little part today, it is on world class, not quite legendary because legendary is a little bit too difficult in this game. One day I will get there though. Here we are then, away from home, and we're against India for our round 2 of preliminary qualifying. If Hong Kong can make it into the 3rd round, then that would be great, because I'm not really sure how far Hong Kong have actually got in actual qualifiers. Never really sort of see Hong Kong beyond sort of like round 3, I think, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, India's main threat is going to be Chetri, who is arguably one of their best players ever. I'm hoping this part can be a successful one. I hope we don't get eliminated early. I'd like to push Hong Kong deep into this qualifying process. Now, India are slightly higher rated than Hong Kong, ever so slightly. I believe India are a star team on this game and Hong Kong are a half-star team. So it still could go either way, but of course India probably favoured to win. Up to you. Let's go for an early shot. It's blocked. Of course, India aren't going to let something easy go in, are they? They're going to be sat at the back and not really doing an awful lot. India have been very, very good at keeping the ball for the most part. Not when I just tackled them there, but they're really good at getting it and retrieving it. Loco is going through though. Is there a chance? It's saved, but it's an own goal. It counted as Loco goal, but India couldn't clear it, and the goalkeeper took me out. I thought for a second it might have been a penalty, and this was super lucky. Look at that. Got it after the save. He brings me down. Should have been a pen, but it didn't matter in the end because that happened. They couldn't clear it, and that's a goal for Loco. I'm surprised he still got that, because obviously India literally just like rolled it in the back of their own net, and it's 1-0 to Hong Kong. Half time then, and Hong Kong are leading 1-0 over India. Can we get more goals in the second half and just build a nice lead so we can take that back to Hong Kong and then just, I don't know, defend or something in the next game? Through ball, India, and they just get tackled, but it's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box. Okay, fair enough, ref, if you think that. And now India have a great chance to maybe equalise. And they go for it, and it's headed away from goal, but they still got it back. Can they do anything? No, they don't. Through ball. And Chan Soo Ki could go through here. And that's wide from Chan Soo Ki. Big chance to double the lead. India have defended very well in this match, like I said a few times. It's just that Hong Kong haven't been able to get this second goal that they probably could have used, but it's fine. You know, we're going to take a 1-0 lead into Hong Kong. Leung Chong Pong. Oh, okay, they just blew the whistle. Fair enough. I was going through, but the referee's like, fair enough. Game over. Okay, it's 1-0 to Hong Kong. Good result to grind that out against India. Very lucky how we got our goal. You know, goalkeeper saved it. We tried to get it. We got fouled, and it just bounced into the back of the net. Will we be that fortunate in the next game? Who knows? I'm hoping that it'll just be a straightforward win. We have India again for the second leg of this tie, and can Hong Kong just either see this one out with a 0-0 draw or build on the lead that we have and just advance to the next round with no problems at all? Hopefully it will be the second option, but I won't mind if I have to grind out a draw. India were really good in the first match and were unlucky to concede. Through ball, and here comes Loco. Is there a chance? He goes for it. Oh, what a beautiful strike. And that is 1-0, 2-0 on aggregate. And that was a hell of a strike by Loco into the top corner. I thought to myself that if I just kept going, I would have got tackled. So I just hit and hoped. And what a spectacular goal that was by Hong Kong. Look at that. I swear on this game, the long shots and stuff like that are just so beautiful to see on this. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2010 is as well, but like on 2014, because of the physics of the ball, it just makes it look so much better. Hong Kong trying to push up. India still being good defensively, only conceding for a long shot. And we're going to push a little bit here. Again, dispossessed. It's been hard with Hong Kong really to try and hold on to the ball. I think that when we come up against, you know, some bigger oppositions, we are going to struggle like crazy. So it's half time then, and Hong Kong are leading 1-0 here over India, 2-0 on aggregate, and we're looking safe at the moment. India haven't done anything in this match so far. It has been a match that has been on the quiet side, and it's okay as long as you're winning. But, yeah, India have made it very tough for Hong Kong for them to score. And how did they let that in? Chan Soo-ki gets another one. And the goalkeeper's, well, goalkeeping was terrible. It took a deflection and it was still going towards goal. But the goalkeeper still messed it up. Look, it got past a couple of defenders. It came off that defender. And I don't know whether or not it made the goalkeeper, like... well, he clearly was going for it. You can see a better angle here, look. Surely you've got to get that as a goalkeeper. But hey, I'm not complaining too much. Chan Soo-ki has made it 3-0 on aggregate now. And that is going to be it. Hong Kong have beaten India by 3-0 over the two legs and advanced to round 3 of Asia World Cup qualifying, which is great. India didn't do an awful lot in that matchup. Both games were very boring from India's perspective. They didn't really have a lot of shots. That's a testament to Hong Kong's defending. But yeah, we need to try and play someone a bit better in the next round. And of course, as these smaller teams start to filter out of the tournament, we're going to get some bigger teams. So let's go and check out our group for the next round. Alright then, so this is your next round, and we are in Group A alongside Qatar, UAE and Palestine. So we are sandwiched in a group with Arab countries. So it's going to be hard for Hong Kong. They are probably the smallest team there. I'd say maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to get wins against Palestine. Maybe. Palestine, I think, are a 1.5-star team on this game. Qatar, obviously a bit bigger, and UAE as well, about the same as Qatar. Any other smaller teams that made it? Kyrgyzstan made it to Group B, so they might have a chance in that group. Vietnam and Singapore in Group C alongside Syria and South Korea. In Group D, you've got Yemen and Myanmar in there as well, so hopefully they can do it, but Oman are probably the strongest team in that group. And in Group E, that is a group of death with Australia, Iran, China and Japan in there, so very tough group. So just to make this video a little bit more worthwhile, we'll play one game from the next round and then we'll do the rest in the next part. So then we can get 3 solid parts out of this Hong Kong series. Because honestly, I don't think we're going to do much against UAE and Qatar unless we play insanely well. But we'll see what we can do against Qatar here away from home. And let's see if Hong Kong can get a win just before we round this video up. Here we go then, away from home against Qatar, the biggest opponent Hong Kong have probably faced in this whole series. It's going to be tough. Qatar are a decent team in this group. You know, same as UAE, they're around about the same rating. They're going to be pressing us into the ground because obviously Hong Kong are just too small of a team to get this far. But if we can push them even just an extra round, I'll be so happy with that. What was that, Qatar? Like, what actually was that? That was very strange. Every time we push forward, Qatar just pretty much surround me. It's going to be like that. I think luckily in this group, like these sets of groups, 2 teams can go through in each group. So maybe if we're lucky, we can get 2nd place. It all depends on what happens when Qatar play UAE and then we play Palestine. That's our best chance of getting wins, is against Palestine, because they are slightly bigger than us in terms of rating, but I think Hong Kong could probably do it if we play well. Here comes Qatar, they cross it in and it's blocked. But, oh, blocked again. I thought they were going to get that, but no. Qatar, very unlucky not to score there. We still got it. It could be a chance for Hong Kong. Crossed in, back post. And it's gone in. Chan Soo Ki. Chan Soo Ki has scored against Qatar at the back post. And it is 1-0 to Hong Kong. How on earth has that happened? Like, Qatar probably should have scored at our end because, you know, the first shot, it was saved and then the goalkeeper was on the floor. But luckily the defence was able to block it and we got over the top here of that defender and headed it in for 1-0. I mean, I'm stunned. So at half-time, we're leading 1-0. I'm sure the Qatar fans are not happy about this. They're going to have to pay the referee and FIFA a lot more to try and win against Hong Kong here. Just keep the ball. Make sure Qatar foul us every single time we have the ball. And just waste a lot of time. I doubt we'll get a chance like that again. But if it does come up, then I'm hoping we score. Headed away, but Soria's got it. And Qatar still pressing with Soria. Out to Al-Shamri. It's headed away. Qatar still got it. They go for the distance shot. And what a strike by Al-Khalfan. Al-Khalfan has scored to make it 1-1. And what a goal that was. And, well, he just hit it from outside the box and it just went straight in. I mean, fair enough. Fair play. You can't really do much about that. And Qatar are level with a wonder goal from outside the box. Qatar out on the wing. They cross it in. Header, and that's gone in over the top of my defender, and Khalfan again. He has scored to make it 2-1, and Qatar have got straight back into this one. Not good for us, but brilliant for Qatar, and it's 2-1. Hong Kong have got 7 minutes to try and get an equaliser. Quite difficult, given the circumstances. We conceded 2 goals very quickly, and it's a bit annoying, but I mean, Qatar are the bigger team. Well, I think we're going to lose here. Hong Kong have only got 1 minute to turn it around of added time. And we're not going to get it downfield quick enough, are we? So, yeah, that's game over. Unlucky. Unlucky. We put up a really good fight. Qatar, the first goal was brilliant. It was a brilliant goal. I'll hold my hands up and say they absolutely deserved that. The second goal, obviously, out-jumped my smaller defender. And there was not a lot you can really do about that. When a team is stronger than you, of course, they're going to out-jump your defenders. Losing 2-1 against Qatar is not too bad as Hong Kong. But in the next part, we really have to try and be better defensively. If we keep losing games like that, then of course, you know, it's just going to turn into basically a non-qualified experience. So we need to try and catch the other teams up. Still time, of course. There's still 5 games and I'm hoping we can do it, but maybe Hong Kong are just too small of a side to do it. We are third because we conceded less goals than Palestine, but yeah, it's going to be difficult to come up against UAE and Qatar again. I hope you enjoyed your little mini part in round 2 today. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. It all helps. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.